Is everybody ready for Mama to come out with breakfast? All right, I'm coming. I'm coming. You gonna go back out, Stripe? Yes, Stripe went out. Just off camera. Hey, buddy. Good morning. How's my boy? Huh? How's my Tuxalux? It's a good boy. It's plenty sticky and sunny. Got a chance of rain again today. I think it's every day in the forecast. We got a trace of inch. We got a trace of rain. It was around 1/10 of an inch. Oh, we went to bed way too late. We've started watching all of the Planet of the Apes movies, and we went to bed way too late and got up way too early. I'm really feeling it today. Yeah, a little over 1/10. All right, we're all cleared out for today. Hey, Morris, I've got the other bowl now. Anybody want to come to the bricks? Say probably not. Not until we get run off over here, Mom. No watering necessary again this morning. Yay! Just clean the kitty water bowls. I saw the raccoon last night over here. It's like, can we just sometimes the eyeball does not go where you want it to. We're just over here washing our feet, making it muddy, having fun. Well, there's less red spikes this morning. Maybe there'll be a few more. Not yesterday, but the day before we had the 2 inches of rain. That was a pretty intense little shower there, and you know, it finished up a lot of things that were growing. I see butterflies down on that butterfly bush this morning. I'm so sorry about the one up here at the house. It makes me sad looking over there, but it is what it is, and there will be another butterfly bush. So, yeah. Hi, Gray. Hi. Good morning. How's my girl doing? You doing good? Hi, sweet pea. Wow, we can feel that sun this morning. But we're out here. And the camp kids are having fun with their breakfast. We're both trying to walk on the cement asphalt line. It's a little uneven on top of being a tightrope walk, balance beam walk. It's amazing how hard it can be to actually stay on that. Oh, in the shade. Doesn't that shade feel better, Donnie?
It's quite noticeable, that sun.
Yep, it's quite hot in the sun. Well, the guys are on the scene with the mowers. Will it be dry enough to mow? It sure needs it. It's possible I'm still seeing some small marigolds, but it could be a weed that looks like a marigold too. Hard to say. Now the guys are gonna try to mow. I guess they're starting with weed eating. Let it dry in the sun just a little more. Well, it was very discouraging. There is a ton of trash down on this road. I saw not less than 20 or 30 cans or bags thrown out along the side of the road since yesterday when we walked. And it's really discouraging. It's just really discouraging. Yeah, right over there. People tend, you know, we know the spots where they tend to do it. It's bad. It's a can down there beside the curb. It's sad. I just don't even know how to deal with that's, you know, if that was a month's worth of trash, maybe okay, but that's a day's worth of trash, people.
Afternoon, actually.
Yeah, I
we
mean,
didn't get home till after.
Yeah, and
2.
it's not garbage truck trash. We know the stuff that accidentally flies out of somebody's vehicle.
Yeah.
This is alcohol cans, and I ate my breakfast and I tossed the whole bag out.
McDonald's bag, right?
Yeah, it's all fast food and alcohol.
Yeah.
Stuff is all what it is, and that didn't come off no garbage truck. Getting out of here at 10:22 and 10:50 arrival. What's going on? That's like the right amount of time. Both my tuxedos are back here, Stripe and then Tux. Hold down the fort for me, guys. And boy, Don moved my car out, and he's got the temperature, there we go, the temperature on 70, and the whole car had cooled down. And after being out in the heat walking at South Park, boy, does that feel good. So I was looking at the town's planning, under construction, coming soon, ordinances. I was really snooping around last night trying to understand the sewer stuff, and came to understand that this is going to become a circle. I don't know how that's going to work. And I wasn't aware that the stoplight was working poorly. So, I don't know. But future, as in like soon future, circle here. Of course, I called it a roundabout. I also learned that there is a pedestrian improvement for Wagstaff Road from Main Street up there by Right Meow Cat Cafe down to the townhomes, just past the church. So I can only assume that that means they're going to put in a sidewalk, because pedestrian improvements sound like sidewalks to me. So that will be happening very soon. I suppose that would allow a small number of people to walk up to South Park easier, not using the trail or whatever. But yeah, I fired off a message to the town asking some questions about the sewer work going on with the park. Like, what were the plans for restoring the trail parallel to Wagstaff, and were there homes going in on that small non-park owned piece of property down on the end, and you know, stuff like that. Of course, approving homes and somebody having the land is different than somebody deciding that they're actually going to build a house on the land. It wouldn't be a community. There's not enough land for that. Yeah, so I don't know. You know, we had that old house taken down on the one side of the bridge and the two parcels put in up there, and then we had the lot down closer to the park on the other side of the street get cleared of an old house and be made ready for homes. But there's no activity, even with the utilities seemingly somewhat completed, although maybe they were waiting for the sewer too. But you know, I think those are not highly coveted pieces of land, even if the price is right, because of the lowness and the sewer station and the high power lines and the chance for flooding. I mean, really, I wouldn't put my house on it. And that's on top. That's not even taking into consideration the fact that it's right there on Wagstaff at that curve where it'd be hard to get in and out of your driveway, and there's people coming by all hours of the night throwing trash down and speeding. And I mean, we can hear it sometimes at our house, and we're way back in the woods, and so I wouldn't, right down there on the road, that just would be, yeah. So I guess we'll see. I'm not for these things that go back and reuse up small pieces of land in Wake County, where originally they were left as green space, and now somebody wants to go stick a house or two on that space and use it up. I'm not really, personally, don't think that's great, but I don't own it, so it's not mine to choose. And yeah. Well, I'm here in what feels like record time. There is a new Model 3 and a Model Y, and of course Ruby. Sometimes there's a Model S down on the end. Let me just look, and there's a Mach-E red on the left there. chiropractor and headed over to Guardian Angel Apex now. I considered going in the Goodwill over there, but it just, for the effort to park and stuff, I just don't find that much. So, it's a pretty day. Wow, Ruby says it's 95. I don't think it's really 95. I think that's sitting on the asphalt over there, and that'll come down a little bit. It was like 85 when I was out on the turnpike headed in, which I thought was hot enough for 10:30 in the morning, but yeah. So in Jules this morning, Don was looking at cabin overheat protection, and he can set it to 90, 95, and 100. I think those were the three options. It might be slightly off. And I remember when it used to be 114 degrees. I'm just looking, and Ruby won't let me set it to 90. And it looks like it's automatically 100 degrees. So, I mean, I don't know why I couldn't set it to 90 in this car, but it's 100. So I was just trying to decide if I was going to put on Climate Keep at 80 or not. And, you know, the difference between 80 and 90 is not that much, but when you're getting between 80 and 100, it's a little bit. I guess the last few times I've been out, I've just been doing it when I go into Whole Foods, regardless of the amount of time, because I want the car cool when I come out with my groceries, because I've got a 30-minute drive home, and it kind of matters in the summer. And I also make sure the rear air conditioning is turned on too, so that the back stays cool. It's not just cool up in the front where I get in. So anyway, I was just checking. I kind of suspected Ruby wouldn't have those options, and sure enough, she doesn't have those options. Yeah, I've only got 4,000 steps today, so I need to be walking all the extra I can. What Kia is this with the front charging port? Not one I recognize. It's a Nero. Okay. I haven't seen that pretty red color one here before. Could also be the new model year, looking a little different than I remember it looking. My preferred parking spot was actually open, and it looks like the one pickup truck might have left, but there were so many supersized pickup trucks over there, and they weren't parked in the space as well they'll barely fit in the space, that I didn't park over there. Well, I am not seeing any Model 3s, Bolts, or anything else out here today. It's an EV6 though. Here's shopping, I believe, not a Hertz car. Oh wow, they still haven't gotten the part for the AC. I mean, I'm fine in here with the fans blowing and stuff, but I understand it's an impact for some people with health conditions. Well, the table is looking very nicely put together today. I've got an Enjoy the Little Things cardboard box. Another one of my Victorian houses, and I don't see how I can leave Best Cat Mom Ever, and the lid is really tight on it. I have been back to having a cup of coffee a day, but in the afternoon, not in the morning. This elephant planter is tempting. It's a little pricey. $22. I got a Hawaiian shirt, probably for Johnny, and even though this urn is really small, it's only $4. And yeah, I've got something specific that trails over the top that I want to put in it. Some of that Asiatic jasmine. Wow, 2 really nicely decorated tables today. Good eye. I've had some nice shirts here today. If I knew someone that had a Jeep. There's a Hogwarts shirt. Ooh, Donkey Kong. Now see, back in the day, Sam would have wanted that. Well, there is a 3 back here. Let's see what's actually, it was a white 3. Let's see what's up at the, actually near the charger. We have an EV6, and I can also see a black 3. So every time I've been here lately, all the Teslas have been around back. I guess from a charging perspective, it's, you know, you got to bring it to the back to charge it, then you got to bring it to the front to park it. There's room in the back, they just leaving them there. It's my guess. Pretty much every week I come by this Chapel Hill tire place, there's a Tesla in the lot. I'm looking to see if that's the case today. I speculate sometimes it's the guys working there, but you never know. Yep. A 3 down here on the very end when you can just barely see. Wow, the parking lot is so empty today. Something I should know about? I know, it fluctuates throughout the day. Well, I'm glad to be walking inside where it's mostly shady, the sun behind a cloud. It really makes all the difference in how hot it feels out here. I am done shopping and done snacking and headed to the house. It looks like we got a small rain shower there, but I pinged Don and he says no, so I don't know. Our Tempest weather station now shows up on my radar with, here, let me turn down the fan motor before that noise gets in the microphone again. My radar has a layer for Tempest weather stations, and it'll put the little Tempest looking station and the temperature inside of it, and ours is now showing up on the my radar map. So when I'm not home to see the blue dot showing my location, I should be able to use the little weather station icon to see if storms went over the house or not. Anyway, it's likely to rain today. Hope I don't hit any showers on the way home. Ruby is actually not that dirty. Hey, Donnie.
Hey, pretty girl. How'd you have fun?
I did. You're under the shade.
Yes, I am.
Those falcon wing doors are so convenient for that.
I stepped over there, and this part got in, and I immediately felt the heat on my temperature. I'm like Tempest. I have this temperature sensor, solar sensor. It works great, and it knows the difference between shade and no shade.
Well, it had rained as close as Judd Parkway and Academy. Yeah.
I heard rumble.
It was close, but you weren't. You didn't.
Rumble is all I heard.
Yeah, you didn't miss it. Like I thought you might have been napping and missed it.
Right. I mean, it's a legitimate thing to have because I definitely took a nap.
So did the driveway alert go off?
It did. The new one, the new sensor went off.
Okay, so we'll just have to see if it consistently goes off.
Right now we have 2 driveway alerts. We have the same setup that we've had for a while, and then we've got the new sensor actually on the old receiver, old transmitter. So we've got 2 driveway alerts.
Yeah, what Don's trying to tell you is the very last thing he wanted to have to fool with is going to be the thing that's wrong.
Yeah, I'm going to have to dig.
He's gonna have to
It's
dig.
looking like I will be digging. That's right.
Oops. Well, while you've got your shovel out.
Oh, it's not going to be a shovel.
Post hole digger?
No, it'll probably just be hand. I'll just take my little.
Okay.
Yeah, because I tend to only when I
Yeah.
do stuff for me, it's usually maybe a half an inch.
Yeah. You have a Starlink box over there. Please
I did not order Starlink.
Please explain.
Mr. Tightwad, it doesn't order Starlink.
Well, you say that, but we have T-Mobile 5G service that is our backup to the Spectrum wired internet that we have. And we do have to switch over to the 5G sometimes to have a backup internet.
It came from Adam.
And
he got a new Starlink, right?
A Starlink Mini. He's sporting around Colorado in the back of the X and testing it out and having really good luck with it. Yeah. Well,
It's wrapped well.
thanks for starting us down our Starlink path.
Well,
I would much rather have Starlink.
Wow.
I would much rather have Starlink than that T-Mobile 5G stuff. So you never know what, because you know what the thing of it is he's been getting excellent upload speed, and as you know, I could care less about download speed for my video editing stuff. Streaming, I care about download, but uploading files to Google Drive. So if this thing had project time, yeah, I think the words might have been, he'd enjoy you installing it on the video and becoming into the Starlink family of, yeah, so it's all 3 boxes. Wow. I mean, that is a friend who will figure out how to box up that much stuff, because I've boxed up even little things before, and it's
way cool.
Wow. Way cool. So does this include another visit with help with installation?
Yeah, really. Come on,
you know, you can be JB in this scenario and show up and do projects with Dawn.
Yeah, I like it. Sweet. I'm really actually speechless. Wow. Thank you, Adam. This is super. I'm super stoked.
Yeah, I'm excited. Is this the one where the cats can lay on it as a heating pad in the wintertime?
I'm going to put it up so high, if they can lay on it, they're welcome to it.
Okay. Well, this is really exciting.
It is.
I've been vying for Starlink, so...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and I would much rather
the conversation about Starlink has been the topic of it several
well,
times.
and really, we can get rid of the 5G and have Starlink instead, as long as it does good for us, because the 5G is not doing great.
No.
And why would we want to give more money to Sprint, T-Mobile, when we can give it to Starlink and support Elon and Elon's companies instead? So, yeah, I'd much rather do that.
I agree.
I look forward to learning my upload speed, Donnie.
Yeah. Well, I was supposed to be able to install it in like 2 minutes.
That was the mini.
Oh, that was the mini. I've seen several videos that get it installed in 2 minutes.
Sitting it on the ground and firing it up is probably 15 minutes, right?
I probably will not install it in its permanent location.
First. Right. And then break the news to me about where we're going to install it.
Oh, he thought of me.
Oh. No, it says I thought of you, Mary Ann.
Oh, is that
Todd doesn't have his glasses on.
Well, I'm not. That's right. Well, I thought I could read that, but then Mary Ann, I thought of you. Yes. Yeah, that's good.
Okay. Something tells me that Adam included what Michelle told him to put in the box. It is a gnome home door and 2 windows. Yeah. I really, really like it. I think they know me. Wow. Thank you.
Yeah, another project.
Yeah, well, I've been vying for one down on that other stump. It's not like Don doesn't know that there's another stump that needs to be decorated.
What stump?
Yeah.